All right, folks. We're getting ready to set for this match here. We're going to have Bobby Chamberlain sitting in the booth. We want to welcome you aboard, and thank you for watching AZB TV. I'm upstate Al of AZB TV, and I'm in the box with Bobby Chamberlain. We got a match here. Johnny Morra out of Canada that takes down everything not only in Canada. He is an 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball champion, Canadian champion, if I'm not mistaken. Now just won the NBL down in Ed Ladawi's room in Sandcastle, playing Matt Krah, who really is a grinder.
Yes, he is. I'm not expecting a blowout here. I'm hoping for a tight match. I mean, we'll see what's going to happen. I mean, I think it's going to be a matter of hopefully both players got some practice in, can get the speed of the table, and it's going to come down to a break and a few safeties. And somebody should win within 4 games of the total, I would think. And let's see what happens. I mean,
all in 1 year, 1 weekend. Yeah, see, I was right, Devin. Yeah, I remember watching it. All in 1 year and 1 weekend, he won them. Championships. And I think Jason Klott was right there, like second and right behind them, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere in the running.
Does he still play pool?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, I haven't heard
Let's see what Matt Krah does here.
Well, I think he looks like he's queuing down like he's going to do a little cut break. So let's look for the 4-ball in the corner and 1 ball by the side. Okay, so the 1 hit the point, the corner ball went right in, and he's got an opening shot. He's got a chance with John Morra. You don't want to be coming from behind. You better go ahead and try to get a game or 2 on the board quickly.
Oh, either way, doesn't matter. Either way. Do you go to the rail here and just come back out, or do you go 3 rails and try to slide across?
Just
right?
draw 1 rail, get the ball down around the diamond past the side.
And that's it. And come back out towards the center.
Lower. Well, I don't know. I mean, he might just try to draw straight down.
Looks kind of funny, Bobby.
Yeah, let's see how low he's pushing. I mean, he's got it. It's kind of like an iffy, like he can go either way. If he bounces back out to the center, that'd be an easy 2 rail to get to the 3. So I think going 1 rail past the side and sort of center table would be a good idea as such. Now the main thing is getting to the 3. Well, get behind the 8 neither. Look at that ball.
Oh boy.
That ball hit the table spot and froze right up to the 8. Can you believe that?
Looked like it snuggled right in.
That
sure did.
That's the worst roll I've ever seen. That ball hit the table spot and took right off.
Lakeville, Massachusetts, one of our regular players.
I don't think he can see any of it.
No, it's snuggled right in there.
Right at the 2. Well, he shouldn't kick this, but with medium speed. He deserves a roll back, don't he? He certainly did. He hit the 1 ball good.
Yeah. Hey, Lightning Larry, that's the gentleman in the chat sharing all the links for AZ Billiards. Thank you, Larry. Also, one of the sponsors of the stream. Thanks, Larry.
We got a second in the Eastern States Amateur Tournament, and we will see. He plays out of Rack's Pool Room in Hempstead, New York. We welcome Troy Diacharan, right there. Troy, all right.
Shot.
We have a first timer.
Well, cue ball snuggles up behind the 8. So we got 2 errors, 1 from each player in 1 rack. And I think it has to do with the speed of the table, because they all realize the speed of the table is fast, and it's going to take a few racks, or at least a few, to get used to the speed. Johnny hit it thinking that it would go past the 8 and not hit the 8.
Well, Al, you always notice something when you go to a lot of events, that the TV table will always be a little bit faster because of the
lighting,
extra lighting, but all these tables are the same right here.
Yeah.
So everybody's really playing under the same conditions.
Right.
What we got here? All right, well, that's a little tight, but
he can make it.
Yeah.
And the 5's right down there, so he doesn't have to do much. I think he'll be able to play the 5 into the side pocket if he wants to draw out of this and come back around. But with the speed of the cloth, he might be able just to hit this and go 2 rails across table and come back
Well,
to
he's
the
got
5.
a lot of coverage. If he can get the three to the center, he's got the 5, 6, and 8. So the center of the back rail down here past the 9 should
Watch
be a good shot.
the
He
shot.
shot for the ball.
He shot for the 3, yeah.
He shot for everything there.
He shot for
He
everything.
shot for the house.
Hey, he wasn't playing the 9 ball. Maybe the back of the 9 ball, playing maybe a ticky or something.
I think it's a possibility. Maybe he was. He was playing. He's playing for coverage.
He's got a little coverage. Johnny's got a little piece of the outside of his 3 ball.
He's going to hit the 3 and bank it toward the 6 and put the cue behind the 9. That's what he should do. I see the cue ball behind the 9 is what he should be trying here.
I like that shot if he can get that top of the ball.
Well, if he hits a 3 to the
He got
inside,
the top.
oh, he shot for the whole thing. Wow, what a shot.
And he's got the shot on the 5.
Well, that's good news that we're going to see a nice aggressive game, a match, when he's doing that in the first rack. So.
Yeah, Chris, I know I can pin a comment there, but you know what? It takes up a lot of room in the chat as far as I understand. And then I think you as a viewer have an option to exit out so you don't see it. But a lot of people don't realize it, that you can exit out. And it kind of annoys people because you only see 2 comments at a time. Johnny's back at the office, just relaxed.
6 on the side, 7 on the top right, left in the bottom, 8 ball in the bottom left, and 9 in the bottom right. Unless he gets to the 8 in the side pocket, which I don't think he'll do. So 7 in the upper right, 8 in the lower left. Al, you're supposed to give directions here. You're the rotation player.
I love it. You know, sometimes I just sit back, there's nothing wrong with dead air, right? And just enjoy like a choreographed stage play or something, or a dance like Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire or Gene Kelly, and sometimes it's just beautiful to watch, man. I just sit back and I was like, they make it look too easy, Bobby. It's getting too easy.
I believe so.
They came out with 10 ball to make it a little more difficult. Now we're back to 9 ball, so it looks so much easier.
I don't think Zugelin's ever ran a 10 ball event, has he?
Not that I know of. Hey, Roy. There's Roy's basement right there.
Uh-oh. There's one of my buddies.
Yeah. Hope everything's good, bud.
Roy.
Hey, Ed Ladawi. Watching your champion from the NBL shoot right now. Oh, who's that? Rob. What's up, Rob? Any way you can make the names score bigger? No, I have no control over that. Scoreboard is being operated by Mike Howerton of AZ Billiards. I have no control over the names. I did message him to see if he can make the font bigger, but he couldn't. Is it really that small where you guys can't see it? I mean, really that tiny? I don't know. Over here, it looks tiny on our monitor, but...
Ed's on there now, Ed Ladawi.
Yeah, Ed's there from Sandcastles, yeah.
Doing a lot for pool.
He's trying.
Lucky to have him. Roy's done a lot for pool, let me tell you. He's got his hands full. I mean, he's got about 20 players in his stable, and it's a lot of work keeping those players busy.
Yeah, it's a shame what happened to Dennis.
Well, I think that something good's going to happen.
Me too.
He's got friends like Roy that can help him out, and I'm sure they're all working on it real hard right now. I mean, he's a part of Roy's basement. Roy's going to figure something out, I'm sure, one way or another. We need Dennis back quickly.
Well, everybody was, anticipating 5 years, and John Brumback, what's up? John's sitting in his tree stand right now.
He's got a gun in one hand
Forget
and
about
a fishing pole in the other. He's fishing and hunting probably same time.
Hey, John, wasn't it you and Shannon Dalton in the Banks one time, and you got first place, and Shannon got second, I believe? I think it was that was probably one of the greatest matches I saw in Banks. I'll see John at Derby City. He'll be down there. He was down there last when I was down.
2 rails from the 2 to the 4 and put the ball right near, just short of the side pocket. Try to get as straight as he can for the 4 ball.
Oh, so getting back to
Oh, he's gone the other way.
getting back to Dennis, you know, everybody was anticipating this 5-year period. Well, I spoke to somebody that actually is an official with this immigrations and retired. In fact, I spoke to them last night, Roy, and he says, no, he says it won't be 5 years. They said it might be 1 year, though. You know, they might not let him in for at least a year. That's how it usually works.
Well,
but
I'm not trying to be funny, but somebody said something that was comical until
I know.
I thought about it.
Get in touch with a casino, they'll get him in.
No, that wasn't what I was saying. I mean, he can fly to Mexico and just come right across.
Right.
Fly to the airport, get a 10-mile ride, and come right in the country. I mean, I wasn't being serious, but I mean, it's he's got Roy. Roy just said it.
Dennis spent too much time, Jody, in the States, and
by 1 day
he had to get out.
I heard he overstayed by 1 day.
1 day?
1 day.
They're that serious?
And yes, and I think he had a flight problem possibly that happened. What happened? I don't know. Roy would know everything, and I'm not sure he wants to put it out there.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't even put it out there.
But Roy just said he's got an attorney working on it, and Roy's going to get it done.
Oh,
and
I believe it.
Jay Helford's also working on it too. So
yes, good friends with Jay Helford, he is.
A lot of times it's all who you know.
Yeah. All right, playing a little billiard here. Going to play the carom into the 8. Got to control the 6, though, unless he's hitting the combo. Played the carom. You got to control that 6.
If that ball sit in front of the side, he's going to have an issue. And the cue ball's close to the rail, too. He wants to be short of the side. That's going to be – oh, no, he's –
perfect.
Well, it's going to be a lot to get down to the 7. He's going to have to do a little work.
I think he's straight enough where he can draw. Oh, he's going to have to go – he's going 2 rails.
He's going to have to go 2 rails, miss the side pocket on the left-hand side, and slide back down.
Come all the way out long.
But this fast cloth will help the slide here. This ball might go 2 rails and go past the side pocket.
Yeah, he played 3 rails long. What a nice shot.
How do you hit this?
See that cue ball action?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really nice when you come off a win like the NBL. You know, you wind up winning the tournament.
Well, the pockets look so much bigger with confidence,
Yeah, not that he needs it. I think he's pretty confident, but that does help your game, though.
Mr. Smooth is Mr. Confident. Well, there's 2-0. I had said something that I thought, Al, it was important that Matt Krah got off to a good start, and don't let John get a start. He needs to get a first couple games up, and that has not happened. So Matt better find a way. And the problem now is
he's got to find a way to get out of the chair.
He's down 2-0, and it's John's break.
Yeah. But Matt can get up there just as well and run 2 racks, 3 racks, 4 racks. Also, I mean, he's no slouch. He's not a new kid in the park.
If y'all can see on the screen, the next table over, we have 4-time world 9-ball champion Johnny Archer playing. So you get to see 2 great matches right here, one up close and one in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Al, I had to ask you, how's your stomach feeling now?
Oh, like a dream. I'm losing weight by the minute over here.
I just seen Amanda put something back up there, so I just had to.
Oh.
I had to mention it one last time. Sorry, Amanda. Right. Thanks for the laughs. Anyway.
Here's Johnny now, breaking right-handed. Now you see how he's left thigh dominant. See, and when he starts shooting left-handed, everything lines up perfect. So he's more relaxed, and that's why he went back to left-handed.
Well, look at the speed that he had. The one ball hit the point, but he made the wing ball. But this back rail has a lot of problems right here. The 6 is in the middle, 6, 7, and 8.
Who is this Amanda? I gotta find out who this is. It's a troll. Who's Amanda? We're not friends. She's only got 4 mutual friends. She might be from Canada. She's friends with Eric Hollefson. All right, hold on. And she loves us. She got to be Canadian. No, I got 3 mice. Wait a minute, Amanda. I'm on your wall on Facebook, and you didn't share the live stream yet?
Really?
What is that all about?
Wrong person's farting here.
No. Rock 'em up, Cornwall, Ontario. Okay.
Well, we're not far from there, are we?
No.
But,
Hey, what do you say, Mr. Ali? Haven't seen you in a long time, pal.
Amanda, you ought to be close enough to just come across the border and visit.
Please don't. 4 hours ago.
Wait till tomorrow if you want to come see Al. It'll be a better day for him.
Yeah. I'm not having a good one right now. They said I'm having too much fun.
Well, what's he going to do here? He's going to just get down there and take his chance with the combo. He better not end it behind the 7. That's the only thing he can do wrong here. Is go behind the 7. Don't go behind the 7. He's okay. Anything else you can figure out. Boy, he parked it in a good spot. Now here's a time where it won't hurt to bump the 7 shooting the combo so you can hold the cue ball. Because the 6 is going to hit the 8 full, which means it's going to stay right about where the 8's at now.
And bump the 7 towards the left-hand corner.
Yeah, just a little bump. Unless the 6 hits hard on the cushion, he should have a good shot on the 6 in the same pocket. See if he had bumped the 7, which he didn't, he would have been straight in on the 6. He didn't, so now he's
goes up and down.
Well, unless he can
bump the 9
and kind of run into the 9, but
yeah.
He'd have to hit the 9 full. If he hits the left side of the 9 or right side of the 9,
yeah,
he's gonna have a problem. So now he's got to go up and down and avoid the 9 now.
Yeah.
So let's see what his speed's like.
I think he plays his speed just by the side pocket.
Well, I think he's going to come right back between the 7 and 9 again.
Yeah, he did. He went right to the outside, and he played down to the rail, and he's going to wind up with an angle. Look at this. Oh, no, he's not going to wind up, but he can draw back.
He's going to hit a little top right and just bounce into the rail. Come one right out. He'll be straight in on the 9 or just short of it. Unless he's going to force it. I think he should go to the rail, but we'll see. All right, he could force it. Yeah. Okay.
Well, Johnny's running away, like you said here, but nothing Matt Krah can do. Now, this is particularly what happened to Mika when he played Jason, when Jason won it in a fast match. Mika did nothing wrong but just racked the balls. Good. And that's what's happening right here.
Is that from the music in the background?
No, don't tell me that. Only you can see this? No. Is that the stream? No, we're up here. We're up here.
Okay.
No, we're good. We can turn that down. Do you guys hear any music in the background? John's break is absolutely phenomenal.
You need to click that arrow.
No, I don't play it.
Okay.
Just to see the people that are still alive up there. Do you guys hear any music in the background? We're hearing some kind of music. Very, very low. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, one thing. Well, hold on a second, guys.
Sorry.
Yes, Al, we can hear. I missed that comment. Sorry. Yes, Al, we can hear you playing the Backstreet Boys in the background. Boy, what a crew we got. You're showing your age. All right, Johnny, on the one rail for the 2. Now,
And he made the wing ball again on the break. So he's got his break down.
now he's got to get back to where he's looking at the 3 on that left side of the table.
He's trying to miss the 6 here. It's going to kind of be a quick drag draw with about 2 tips of right-hand English. And just try to get the ball to about the second diamond over by the 9, on the left side of 9. That'd be a good area to get. All right, let's see. There's the second diamond. Oh, a big bounce. Wow. That ball really took off. Hit it well. So, Al, I think he's going to hit bound and play the 5 ball in the same corner as the 3. It's just a matter if he's going to come 1 rail or draw it out 2 rails. I think 1 rail good because he doesn't want to bump the 9 on the next shot. And this ball carried a little long here. He would have rather been not quite that much angle, but he can miss the 9 here. So now come 2 rails with a cue ball between the 6 and 7 and try to get almost straight on the 6 would be great. He went the full way. He didn't want to come that far. He wasn't playing that far. Now it's down in the corner and put the cue ball to the center of the table. Try to get pretty much straight to the 7 if you can. And then unless he's going to come 2 rails with a cue ball and shoot it in the side. No, okay. Well, he shot for the side. It's hard to really see the angles.
What a great match. Sitting
Back to the action here. Sorry.
It's great. No, I love it, Bobby. It's just amazing. It's amazing to sit back and enjoy it. Hey, Jackie. How are you?
No, me and Al had to talk off mic for just a second, so y'all didn't lose us.
No volume, gas break.
Oh my God, this girl's so funny, Amanda.
We're flying you in.
We had to turn the volume off, but I promise you it wasn't a gas break.
I think Amanda's here, isn't she?
Amanda, are you here?
Raise your hand if you're here.
If she is, I'm going to get a Sharpie. I want her autograph.
If you hear about any traffic jams outside, you know she's walking around in the area.
John, he's left-handed, but he plays right-handed, but he just converted back. I mean, to playing left-handed, but he can play either.
Yeah, he lines up better lefty. It's more comfortable.
Probably the best switch player in the world right now, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
What a shot. What a shot.
Got a little bump. I don't know if he was actually coming down to break up the 9-6 and still have a shot on the 3 for the side.
The problem that he has here is that even if he could hit it off a ball, but having the angle to get to the 4, I'm wondering if he can clip the side of that 6 and make the 3,
right.
Draw back a little bit for the 4, and then he takes care of the combo. What other chance is he going to have? This is if you're going to try to run out, this is your only opportunity.
To try to put it in off the 6?
To put it off the edge of the 6 or even off the edge of the 9.
I've seen Efren. Remember Efren played that shot?
Yeah, just bring the cue ball sort of where back it's at now. Then he can shoot the 4 and go 2 rails, possibly 3 for the 5. I think he needs a clip a ball coming in here. Let's see what he does.
Either that or go off the 4 and break him up and have a shot on the 5 in the corner.
Well, true, but
yeah,
there you go.
That's what he did.
That's a smart shot. Now, the only thing he's got to avoid now is the 9 ball.
Or use the 9.
Well, the thing about it is he can go 1 rail and go to the left side of the 7 here. Straight up and down's a little bit tight. Or he can just go ahead and hit comfortable, let a stroke out, hit some bottom right, and go a couple rails by the 9. I think the up and down right now would be good. And if he could hit this with a tad of inside and miss the 7 to the left side, everything's open here. But he's got to get pretty close to the 5 because the 6 is right next to it. All right, he went this way. Let's see. See if
he bumps the 9 solid, he holds for it.
Yes, that's
nice
a great shot. That is a great shot.
And now it's like tic-tac-toe from here, right? Just don't get caught shooting over the 8.
Oh, no. I mean, basically, just shoot, roll it forward a couple inches, avoid the 8.
I got to make that font bigger so I can read it up there. Where are we? I'm straining.
Well, that'll get it done. There you go. Just like you said, avoid the 8.
It's a race to 9. I'm sorry it's not on the scoreboard. I do have artificial. I do have a customized scoreboard I made up, but we're trying something different where Upstate Al doesn't have to be keeping the score and doing other things.
Yeah, it's okay to carry long to play the 7 in the side here. I mean, what players are doing because the table's slick and the rails are bouncy is they're really trying to avoid going multiple rails too much because the angles are coming up short a little too, which I noticed.
Well, they will be coming up shorter as we
he's
go
okay
down.
here. Top left, he's going to be just short of straight in, then 1 rail to the 9, next rack. Yeah.
5-0.
Yes.
Again, Matt Krah didn't do anything wrong at all, right?
No.
Did they lag or flip a coin?
He actually won the lag. Matt Krah won the lag.
Oh.
By about maybe a half an inch.
So he dogged the break is the only thing he did.
Yeah.
That happens.
Well, I mean, at this pace, I mean, this guy's going to go deep in the tournament, and he could be a favorite to win this event. I mean, how could you play any better, honestly?
Well, you know what happens in a tournament? All the cream rises to the top, and that's going to be some tight action as we start to get into day 2 and 3. It starts to get real tight and exciting.
Well, you know, Archer's playing pretty good over here, too. So, I mean, he hasn't played in a tournament in a year. But it doesn't – right now I don't see any dust by what I've seen. I mean, his practice was real good. I talked to him, and he said he feels okay. He's just been busy with his new pool room, and he said he feels okay, and he's here for a reason.
Archer's place. So Kevin's predicting in the finals, Shaw and Morra.
Well, I mean, Kevin's not taking any chances there because that's two great players.
Well, you got Mika here.
You got Torsten here.
Yeah, you got a lot of good players.
The best straight pool player in the last 25 years.
Yeah.
And then
we got a bunch of players. We just can't remember them because we don't even remember what we had for lunch.
well, there's a well, I don't know what you had. I mean, Amanda said that you had a pot of beans or something. So.
A burrito.
Oh yeah, extra beans.
I didn't have burrito, but gee whiz, I had one a couple of nights ago. I couldn't live with myself.
I think we ran Amanda off. I think
No,
she's there.
She's there.
Shaw has won this event 6 times. Kevin, 6 times. Johnny Archer has won this event 6 times. Shane Van Boning has won this event 6 times.
It's a race to 7 between the three of them.
Shane Van Boning was on the sign up. He was on the list. Entry
Pickled
pay.
eggs.
Entry. I can't even say it now. Man, this is crazy. Entry was paid for because they didn't have it last year because of COVID. He just continued on, but he got stuck on a 6-hour delay in Denver, and then he got on the plane. 5 minutes later, they emptied the plane and canceled the flight, and so he wasn't going to make the players' meeting or the first round, and so he would just be playing automatically in a loser's bracket, and that's even if he could have made it and got a flight here. So it was a big chance even to play one match. So I can't blame Shane for anything. Of course, every one of us wanted Shane to be here.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's America's top rotation player.
Steyer is here.
He is here. He is actually playing on table number 6. He's playing a couple down. If y'all can look a little farther down to the 3rd table in line, just past Johnny Archer, Tyler is wearing a red and blue shirt. It looks like he's drinking a gallon jug of water, but he's right on the left-hand side, right next to Reggie Cutler. If you can look at Reggie,
We'll
in the
give
plaid
you
shirt.
a quick visual of Tyler.
There he is.
See him sitting down there right behind Johnny Archer. All right, we're going to get back to the main table here.
And y'all can go on Z Billiards right on the front page. Click right there where Earl Strickland, his picture is. Then when you do, it'll give you the opportunity to go to some live updates, the brackets. And if you go to the brackets and go to live scoring, those scorings are pretty accurate. And then you can see the scoring of the current matches.
What's up, kid? What's going on, Eddie? Eddie's down there in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. Hung out with Ginky when Ginky was alive a lot. And he shoots a pretty good stick.
Yeah.
I'm knocking everybody's action tonight, Ed. I made these fonts so big the computer don't even want to move.
I don't have Archer's score. Somebody's saying it's 4-0, but Archer losing. He's breaking right now. But I can tell you where the shutout is right now. Right in front of us.
Yeah, right here. When you could sit back and shoot the breeze and just enjoy pulling the skill of this sport, how it should be played.
Mr. Smooth is.
I think his mom was a champion, if I'm not mistaken, right? His mom and his dad, if I'm not mistaken. So he's a thoroughbred. He's got the blood. What's the score there, Bobby? Can you tell me?
What, in this match?
6-0?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Archer's losing 3-1. Thanks, Maggie.
Well, Archer broke the balls, and something happened on the break, so he must have had a quick win, and he's back at it again.
You're my angel, baby.
Boy, Johnny had that big break for years. Wow.
Well, when he was young, he used to jump in the air.
I remember when
Now
he
he
played.
slowed down a little bit on that
I
jump.
remember when he played Boosty. I raced a 13 for 5 digits and ran the set out. And then the next, Boosty wanted to play another set and doubled the bet the next set after Archer put 13 on him.
What am I correct about? I must have mentioned something. I don't know.
Oh, talking about Johnny's father, I think.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Not only a short-term memory loss, but long-term also.
Must be the fuel you have right now.
Yeah, it is the fuel. All right, let's go to the break with Johnny Morra. Take a look at this focus, folks. This is like up close and personal, right in your face.
I'm predicting the 6 in the left corner, and getting a
look
shot.
Look at his eyes.
And
Look
getting
his
getting
shock.
a shot on the one
look
ball
at
in
the
the upper left
shock.
corner. Here we go. Let's see. He's got his head really high, actually, from his angle of his arm. 6 in the corner, one ball in the upper left. How about that for a start? Well, the first time the wing ball didn't go.
Yeah, he come off the side of the one ball.
Wow, 6 balls past the side pocket, and the 7, 8, 9 are down here. And no, they're not. They're random racking for the most part. Well, you can bet one thing: this cue ball is going behind that 3 ball. What do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, why go for the shot? I mean, he can still control it and hold the 2 there off the 3. But
why go for it? Because you're 6 games down and there's
I'm
no
not
way to
going
catch
for
any momentum.
You don't get aggressive when that
Look
happens.
at this. I mean,
It looks like he might be safe too.
He shot a great shot.
Sure did.
And guess what happened? Same thing with that table spot.
He got snookered, huh?
Now he's got a kick. And he can't. And he where he's at, he can't even kick the back of the 2 and kick and stick. He's got to try to shoot like he's making this shot, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe he can. He's looking pretty close, like he can almost see the ball.
Well, he can kick the 2 ball past the 4. Into the long rail.
If he can kick it anywhere past the 5, the kick and stick, he can have the 5 have coverage here for a safety.
Yeah, if he can get enough of it.
But he'd have to hit down on this a little bit, and I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, he shot. Yeah, he made it. Okay. I couldn't see the angle.
Nice shot.
It's not coming with age. It's just I couldn't see the camera angle.
Sometimes when you get that aggressive, when you're down, could come back to haunt you. You know what I mean?
Well, could
knock you out of your rhythm.
Could come back to win too. I mean.
Yeah, I seen it work that way also. Yeah. So you got to weigh the percentages out. Do I just go for this shot down the rail, or do I just stick the easy safe behind the 3?
Well, 6 games down in a race to 9. I mean, he just got to put a game or 2 up and hopefully gets a roll or 2.
Okay, Morra double dipped Corey for the NBL title.
He did.
Thanks, Kathy Joe. Good to see you out there chatting.
Yeah, no, I think the carbon fiber shafts. I know the pros aren't getting paid big money to play those. The pros don't make a whole lot of money, but I can tell you, I've talked to a lot of the pros and they like them. I've had 2 of them 2 companies make me a couple, and I didn't care for either one. It's just that's a preference,
Yeah. Met Kathy Joe down in where were we? Tennessee. I'm not mistaken. Finally got a chance to meet her. Yeah, I got into the carbon fiber conversation with some kind of chemical engineer, and he did not hours, like hundreds of hours, experiments with all micrometers hooked up to a shaft and bent it and shot with deflection and everything. And basically with the chemical that it's put together with the carbon fiber, he says, Al, chemicals break down. He says, they're not going to hit the same in a year, 2 years, which is good for a market. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
But, wood is wood. And I'm sure that there's going to be a difference there in wood. So, it's to each his own, whatever you feel comfortable with. If it's on the market, I say support the people that are making things for the sport. I was going to mention that, John. It's funny that you say that. Keith McCready the other day was out in his backyard knocking the snow off a tree with a rake, and everybody was going, Keith, what are you doing? Because it was getting heavy. And I was about to make a comment and say, you know what? Keith can turn this rake around and just chalk it up and beat you with it.
I've seen people win with a broomstick.
Yeah.
I beat a guy with a golf club before, so it can happen.
Check out Keith's Facebook page. You'll see the video. Or maybe Jenny put it up. I don't know. One of them put it up.
Yeah, they live right down the road from me.
Yeah, they did. All right. Like you said, that aggressiveness on that one ball might spark something, but here you got a control rock. We all know that. You know, he's looking to make the 3 ball, the wing ball here in the bottom left.
He cut break in the first rack.
So and watch the 1 ball towards the side
right.
pocket. If it doesn't go, it'll go towards the left-hand corner up above.
No wing ball, and the 1 ball went 1 rail in the corner. Look at this, or it hung. Yeah. 3, so yeah, he's empty. You know, where this ball's at, this is a tough push right here. Because
you can't push or you kick it.
Well, you can't push out to a jump shot because nobody's going to take it because there's no jump cues allowed in this event. See, some people might even push like, you know, right behind the 4 and let the guy take a jump at the 1.
Does Mike Zuglin allow you to jump with your full-length
cue, but no jump cues.
I like kicking this if he can see that long left rail, kicking it solid behind it.
I think he should push and maybe give himself another.
He pushed to a jump.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. Matt shouldn't even look at this for a half a second and give it back.
Well, Matt looked up at the score and he said, Johnny, you could shoot it. I'm not taking a chance at this.
I mean, what's he going to do? Kick to the left rail? I mean, he's going to jump with a full-size cue? Well, he's jumping.
Sure, he's jumping.
But if he's jumping, I assure you he's jumping with his brake cue.
Most likely. Keith McCready, a long time since I heard his name. Funny man. Hey, Diane Pellicastro, the Jersey girl. What are you doing?
No,
I miss you.
Shane Van Boning is not playing this event. He was signed up, but his flight got canceled. All right, let's see this here.
Diane Pellicastro brings sweets when I'm down in Jersey to die for. Wow. Got fortunate
and
there.
And this is not call pocket.
And he got position, too.
That's just when you know it's going bad.
Strong arm John beat a guy at a 4,500 with a broomstick. Yeah, I could see that happening. Strong arm was into a lot of
probably
games.
Beat a guy out of 45 million arm wrestling too.
Yeah.
You know, he was Jeanette Lee's backer for a long
time. I know. I seen him lose a lot of money at Super Billiards Expo. About 28,000 or more.
Well, look at this shot. Well, you know, I don't know what advice to give here. I mean, again, he's to the table, but he just doesn't have a shot.
Safe.
I think he needs to hit from our angle, the right side of the 9, and send a cue ball back up behind the 7 and 8 and 3.
Right side of the 2 ball and send the cue ball up by the 5-7, right?
Yeah, try to get it to the other rail on the other side of the 7 if you can. I mean, I don't think going behind the 9 is a good shot here because you have short rail coverage. You'd rather have the long rail coverage because you have almost really 5 balls covered this way.
He's coming this way.
This way there could be a gap between the 4 and 9 to the 4 and 6.
A little mousetrap.
I mean, unless he locks up right behind a ball.
He did. He got behind a ball.
And he got coverage, too. That's amazing.
Good speed.
I think he was trying to play behind the 4, but
still, I mean, still good speed. He got coverage. You know, he got 3 balls he could have hit.
This and puts a cue down.
And he got one of them.
Put the cue down by the 9.
Coming off the bottom of the 2.
Didn't hit a rail. Or he
pocketed the ball.
Oh, my gosh. I was saying, did he hit a rail? It went in the pocket.
Johnny, we're going down to casino after you're rolling the dice.
I think I'm just going to take him down in the middle of his match the way that's going. Don't wait too long.
Same here. Home recovering from hip surgery. Chocolate's waiting.
Well,
she's got some chocolates, let me tell you. I'm sorry to hear that. Godspeed recovery, Diane.
She feels better.
And tell your worst half I said hello. No, tell him I said hello. You know, he's probably listening with you anyway. Shot.
Smooth. That was good. Okay. Well, he's got a long ways to carry to get down past the 7. This is a decision here. Do you go Do you go into the rail on the back rail by the 5 and bounce out, or do you just try to fall between the 7 and 5 gap?
I don't
Speed
know.
is so critical
it doesn't
here.
look like he's going to go short. It looks like he's going to go long here.
It's okay to go long because the 6 is back down this way, so you can back cut the 5.
Got to hit it with a little bit of power to get it past
I
the
don't
9
think
ball.
that's any good.
No, I don't think it's good. It looks like it's heading for the hole, too. Wow, he got it. He must have it.
You got an angle here to look at this?
They don't call him Mr. Smooth for nothing.
This is,
I can't tell from this angle, but it looks pretty close.
yeah, it is close.
The way he's looking, it's close. He's down there like Tiger Woods on the green. Let's go back here. Might have to swerve it, huh?
Yes. Try. I don't know if he's going to drive. Does the 6 go by a 9? Let's see what happens.
6 goes by to 9.
All right, people, listen. You have to wear the masks, please, and please wear them properly.
Well, Johnny was going to go into like a push out and jump with a full length cue, and he did it. And now he's at a position where he might have to do it again. I believe the 9 goes, the 6 goes right past the 9. Yeah, it's got a full pocket.
Well, it doesn't now, though, unless he can get over the ball. I think he's going to kick, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to kick.
That's a little bit tough because he's got hit before the side.
Yeah, but where do you want to hit the 6? Do you want to hit it on the lower side of the 6?
I want to hit it full.
Full?
Yeah, because if you do and hit it with some speed, the 6 can go back down table, too, and leave the cue ball down here by the 9 somewhere. You want the cue ball to stay here and the 6 to go, if he doesn't find a hole, to go back down table. Well, see, he hit the top
took
of
a
it.
whack at it.
Well,
Well, this is no gimme. He's in the drawers up there. He's going to be a little.
well, this poor Matt ain't really gotten a break, has he?
No. He's going to be uncomfortable bridging here. And then position for the 7. Tight end camera. Yeah. Oh, you like that view? I gotta straighten it out. I didn't get a chance to go out there and straighten it out.
Amanda, you want to trade chairs? You're welcome to come here and sit next to Al.
Absolutely. We play musical chairs when we go on mute. Tim Watson, good evening all.
Great
Out.
shot.
Good to
Great
see.
shot.
All is well, stream shared. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it, buddy.
Can he see enough of the 7? If he can, that was a great shot. He needed that.
Yeah, he sees enough of it.
Pocket speed. There we go. Riggy. I knew Riggy.
Jamison Daniels, want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Much appreciated. Thank you. All right.
Okay, there's another game.
That one ball down the rail might have sent the Mo in another direction at this point. It seems like Matt now is spending more time at the table.
I'm going to tell you something. I think it'd be a good time for Matt to take his break right now, too.
No, please don't.
I'm just saying, I mean.
Take it easy, Bobby. I've been here a long time.
Collect his thought. Yeah, collect his thoughts a little bit. You get one break. I mean, you're down. You're down 4 games, and this game here is humongous.
Sometimes when you're in your rhythm, and all of a sudden, you're pocketing balls, and finally you get the chance to warm up. You really don't want to take a break.
Well, he's not much of a rhythm, but yeah, I mean.
Well, he's in his rhythm. He should making balls. He's got opportunities at the table. Why give it up now?
All right, well.
Watch the 7 and the 1.
See, he should probably hit this harder or take a little off and see if he can make the 7 in the corner. See, the 7 ended up probably 3 balls short there. So the break has really been a deficit for him right now. He's lucky that he didn't leave a shot, or did he?
Well, he's a smart character, Matt, and just like any other pool player. They observe match prior to this and see where the balls are going off the break and see where the sweet spot is.
This is another tough spot for John to push out to.
Well, you push out to the lower rail. You stick it right there in the center of the lower rail of the monitor there, looking at the table. That's all you got to do.
This ain't bad to actually
he's going.
to kick at it and come one rail back behind the 7. Hit the 1 and go 1 rail back behind the 7. See what he does. Oh.
He made it.
Jeez. And it goes,
That's like the third time he kicked something and went in.
Johnny. He actually got a bad roll because the three's on the other side of the table, but you know.
Johnny.
I mean, when it's
But I'm by myself, and the camera's on one side of the desk. I'm on the other. I got to run back and forth, back and forth. It's not like the camera's at my hand, but I'll try to straighten that out for you. I'm so anal.
well, he managed to hit it. He managed to leave John out. Nothing hard here.
Yeah, just make the 3 and go to the rail and come back out.
First 3 shots are on one side of the table, last 4 on the other side.
That's nice when you can work up and down like that and split the table. This is the shot. This is the money shot right here. That was it.
That's the second ball I've seen him miss. I couldn't believe it. Well, if Matt ever had a chance, he better take advantage now. He's got 2 games on the board. Now, what happened here?
What happened there with the ball in hand?
I missed something. Can somebody tell us what happened? Do y'all see it? Matt picked the cue ball with ball in hand.
Johnny might have fouled the 7.
Did he touch the 7 by accident with his finger?
He might have. He probably called it on himself.
Yeah.
Because Matt?
I can't hear any of them saying anything to each other, and I didn't see any gesture.
No, Tom, I'm not going downstairs to play blackjack or nothing. I'll go downstairs and have an adult beverage and take the edge off.
With his bridge finger, or no, obviously not with the cue ball.
Rick Mazzarado's on the side there, and he says apparently Johnny Morra, when he struck the cue ball, he rubbed the 7, called the foul on himself, but Rick is sitting front row right next to the table. He says, I didn't even see it. So it was just a slight brush, I guess. We didn't pick up on it.
No. Somehow, I guess it's the right thing to do, where it should come back and, do the right thing. I called a foul myself in the World Tournament against Oliver Ortman. And he says, no, you didn't foul. I said, no, I think I barely touched this ball.
Right.
So I gave up the table, and he ran
Oh,
the set out on me. So.
Yeah, well, you know what? You can sleep with yourself, being honest. It's so hard to sleep with yourself if you did rub a ball or just any foul. You knew you fouled the ball and you just try to keep playing. You have to live with yourself. And if you're caught now on camera these days, and we could run it back and play it again and run it back, sometimes you foul a ball and you don't realize you did. And a lot of you people might not notice, but at the U.S. International, prior to the last one, Alex Kazakis was playing Jason Shaw, and Alex said, hey, a foul. Nobody's seen it in the whole arena. Nobody. And the referee didn't see it. Apparently what happened was Jason was stroking for a shot and hit the 8-ball that was sitting in the jaws of the pocket and made it go back and forth.
Never moved.
And nobody saw it. But when the referees came in the back and we looked at the replay, and there it was. And then, table was turned up. Of course, Jason won the tournament that year. But he didn't even realize he hit it with the butt of his cue.
Yeah.
So sometimes you could foul a ball and not know it.
Yes, Sam, it's all ball fouls.
With a little stipulation.
All right, well, here we go. Another game on the board here. That's 3 in a row. Now, if the 3 passes the 9, that's good. But one thing you got to do, you got to get to the cue ball here. It's a tough stretch.
Yeah, if you're left-handed, it's not too bad. Well, the cue
left-hand
ball's
would
not
be
that
perfect.
far past the side pocket. He should be okay.
Well, he's got to put a lot on the cue ball, too, so that creates a problem.
He can play anywhere towards the middle of the table and accept the cut shot into the corner,
put
too.
it back where it's at right now.
Unless he's playing into the 3-9 combination and go for the win. I don't know exactly what he plans on.
Put the cue ball back where it's at now, and he would be fine.
Right, that's what I said.
He'd be shooting.
Yeah. But he might be playing for the combination, right?
Well, we're going to find out, because if he's playing for the ball, or if it goes by, or the combo, he's there. Hal, you called it.
Yeah.
He is playing for the cheese. So.
Yeah, this is risky, though. This is risky. You got 3 different angles you're dealing with right here. Control.
What's going to happen if he doesn't make it? Where's the 3 going to go? So, wow.
Nice shot. Well, Matt's.
Good thing it did go in.
We're going to call him Momentum Matt. We're going to call him Matt Mo.
You called him the grinder earlier. He's grinding.
Oh, yeah, you got to beat him, yeah. Well, like any other player, but he's tough as nails. You got his nose into quicksand. You better step on the top of his head. Johnny dropped his cue stick, and Reggie Cutler missed the 6-ball. Of course, Reggie shot the 6-ball prior to Johnny dropping his cue.
And Tyler's opponent just knocked 2 balls off the table, so.
2 men overboard. All right, let's watch the break again. Now, like Bobby said, the speed, Matt's really cracking him hard, and that's his break. But if you're coming up that, if you didn't come up that short.
He's got to ease up, or he's got to change the angle, break from the other side, or hit him harder.
Short. There's on that one, but he's left a shot for Johnny.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna break and not keep making a ball, I mean, how are you gonna win? And you're giving the guy a shot after the break every time.
Well, you just move to another position.
Well, move to the other side of the table.
Yeah.
Try anything.
Yeah. But that's why
they're
playing, and I'm sitting over here. I haven't missed a shot from here yet. You?
Yes, I did. I missed the one earlier with you and Ed.
Well, that's the only one you missed in another 2 years. The double kiss shot.
Yeah, that was way above my pay grade. Y'all got me.
We didn't do it on purpose. 2-ball goes. 3. Let's take a look at the table.
Well, you know, I'm going to let Al explain to you about not on all ball fouls. It is all ball fouls, but explain to him when they go to the table if they. Six four, but when your opponent gets to 7 within 2 games, then things really become a desperate point.
Yeah, you know, when you get to the score of 5 or above in a race to 9, it's like downhill from there. You know.
All right, once again, remember you must wear the mask, please. This is New
Johnny
York
went a
State,
little too
so
far in this. Now he has
please wear
to
your mask
deal with the
properly.
9-ball
Thank you.
or dig down a little bit.
Well, I think he's just going to hit it easy and go into the back row and just get a shot on the 9.
Yeah, but he's got to spin past the 9.
Well,
Yeah, he
but
did
just a
bump
friendly
it. Yeah,
bumpy.
that's what I'm saying.
That could have scratched too. So, well, 7-4. If I was doing the 9 here.
You didn't get him, did you? No.
No. That happened earlier in a match.
Good thing I didn't say something. I can do it on cue. Found it, thanks. Sandy, you're here, right? You and Jim are here? I get mixed up with the Sandys and Sandras. You don't have to say anything if you don't want. If you don't want to let people know you're here, but I thought I saw you. All right, now this is the same spot where Matt Krah is breaking from. Now let's take a look at the break off.
Well, I think he makes the 4-ball because he's got his speed down. See how much more he's drawing the ball? He's really digging at it. Matt was more center cut shot. See if the 4 hits short or goes right in. Well, it did hit a little short. The table conditions have changed a little bit from the other players that just played.
Very well could be.
Well, you know what's going to happen here.
Is he going to stick him right there,
Oh,
or is he going to cut the ball in because of the score? Because he's
Well,
got the momentum and he's feeling better. He
well,
doesn't want to give the table up, or does he?
Look at where
Stick it.
the 4 is getting to the 5. Okay, that's
No, I
what-
understand
yeah.
that, but the 1 to the 2 is not that hard if you can cut this in.
I don't.
I like
I'm
I
gonna
like him sticking it right there.
Yes,
to be
yes.
honest.
I think you better stick John in jail.
You just watch your speed though, because this
He
table is
might
fast.
barely bump the 8 a little doing this too. No? Oh. Yes. All right. Well, let's see here. With your permission, I don't know. All right.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were here, Sandy. My head is all mixed up. I knew I seen you.
Well, you know, he got a roll here, and the 5 went in by accident. But guess what? He didn't get a good shot in the 1, but he did get a roll.
Now let me go back because you were watching the matches. I was talking to somebody that was asking a question off cam. What happened? Did he play safe off the 1 when the initial shot? Did he lock him up behind the 8?
Matt locked him up between the 8 and the 5, and then John kicked at it and got him safe, and then Matt.
Why am I not hearing you that good? Go ahead. Oh, that music came in.
I'm going to go watch
Actually, on this one. That one's this.
Oh, that's why I'm not hearing you.
Here, hold on.
No, it doesn't matter. We can switch.
Just keep it close to each other.
Sorry, folks. I was used to number 2 because Bobby was number 2 all the time. There you go.
Are we
Now-
back on? Okay.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
All right, Mr. High Tech. Okay. Yeah, back and forth safe, and they both hit the ball between the 5 and 8. Look at this. The ball hangs and drops. A lot of jelly in the belly here.
Well, when you get in the rolls, you get the rolls.
It's going that way, and it's going right to the hill here.
Sometimes
for
it works
John.
for you in the beginning, and then at the end it doesn't. I feel a breeze. Guess it's the boys walking around the catwalk, left the door open.
Look at everything lining up. 4, 6. That's the only issue.
Folks, once again, we're coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York. If you get a chance to come up this weekend, would like to see you. Come by the booth, say hello. Even sit in. We don't have any doors on this thing. We allow everybody to come on in, as long as you keep it respectable.
Perfect. Al, you got a bunch of viewers. How many viewers you got there?
I don't know. I don't check. You want me to check?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. I got the wrong.
Everybody share the page. I mean, this is a free live stream.
They've been doing more than they shared, but then I had to refresh and everything. 800, just about 827
Nice.
and 478 shares, so it's more than 50% in shares, so it's pretty good. And I thank everybody. And you better be here tomorrow. No.
Tell them the schedule. What time are you starting this?
You know, the schedule starts at 10 in the morning. Sometimes Upstate stays out a little bit, and if I do wake up early, I will start the stream for the 10 o'clock match. If I don't, definitely noon. I've started, but it all depends on what happens tonight. You know.
Well, you are in a casino, so.
Well, I'm not going down there to fool around with the casino. I mean, I put a bunch of light bulbs in this place already. This place used to be the size of McDonald's. Did you know that?
Well, you built an addition here?
I'm telling you the truth. It was the size of McDonald's, this place. And it started in a bingo hall. How about that before that?
Well, I will tell you on my drive here, it's I can't tell you the last time that I've gone anywhere and seen teepees.
Yeah. Yep.
Indian reservation. All right. This is going to be 8-4 and put John Morra on the hill. And breaking. I predicted a 4-game win for one player. I didn't want to see either way, of course, but to be fair.
That's the game, though. I mean, that's the way it is, right? Mr. Holden Chinnon, the owner of Rax, walking behind me. He's looking like a hippie from the 60s. He's got hair. Look at him. Wow. We're gonna Go on, sit down, man. Sit down. We want to know what's going on in Rax. Fill us in.
Huh?
Fill us in what you're doing down there.
Busy.
You got the APA leagues going on?
Yep. It's busy. We got lucky.
Good.
Because we were on the outside of New York City, so every idiot was like, okay, we won't go to the city, we'll go to Nassau.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we got busy.
Okay, so instead of people going to the city, they're going out to Hempstead, Long Island, playing at Rex. Don't worry about it. Holden Chin, folks. Holden, why don't you sit down? I love your commentary. You're tired. Wait a minute. Let's see what happened in his last match.
Huh?
Did you win your last match?
No.
Oh, all right, never mind. Go sleep.
The other guy, what's his name?
Who?
This guy named Gorst. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, he just started. He's
Yeah,
just,
I know.
Fedor?
yeah, he just started on the circuit.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought he didn't make it. He made it?
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
here.
I
yeah.
hadn't seen him.
He's here. They just let him. He graduated. He was capable of making 6 balls in a row, so they said, go play. Yeah. Holden knows him, trust me. So what was the score? Did you lose because of an error? Or?
Yeah, I didn't play well at all.
You didn't?
I was following again.
Holden's a good player in his own right.
Amanda's back there, Al, finally. Canadian flag.
Yeah.
Amanda, you going to make it by? You can sit next to Al.
Listen, you go to Rax, and I don't think it's on the menu anymore.
Sure it is.
Oh, it's back on the menu. No, it wasn't on the menu. You took it off for a while.
Yeah, now it's on.
The udon noodles. Oh, my God. You talk about a meal. Whew. Oh, and then you got to have the fried Oreos after that.
Fried Oreos. Wow.
Yeah. They got what? Fish tacos, shrimp tacos, steaks. The place is lit up. Rax, Hempstead, Long Island.
How big is your tab there, Al?
My tab?
Yeah.
Listen, Holden says, Al, please don't eat too much. He gives me anything I want, folks. He surely does. In fact, sometimes he insists that I try this meal that he makes, and that's when I tried the udon noodles. He didn't have it on the menu.
A little touchy here with that 7 ball.
Yeah,
Can he
you gotta
bounce
watch.
between the 7 and the
That
side
point?
pocket point? Yeah.
or just 7 maybe.
Maybe barely hit it. Oh, he missed it. Wow, what a shot.
How
Used to-
accurate is that? And he played the speed of the pocket too.
Yeah.
There.
Well,
How'd you like that?
that could have been the game-winning shot here. I mean, he still's got some work to get from the 6 to the 7. He might end up having to play the 7 back down here to the right side of the 4 when it comes around to that time.
I don't like where that 7 is at all. I mean, he's got to shoot it up in the upper right-hand corner. No,
Does
Bobby?
the 6 go by the 9 in either pocket?
We'll take a look. Doesn't he have to shoot that 7 to the upper right-hand corner?
I don't know if what is he going to do, get tight to the 8 for that?
No, I don't think you want to shoot it down past the point, do you?
Well, we're going to find out what's going to happen. I mean, right now, the 6 does go in the pocket, so he's going to go 1 rail above it, or he's going to go 1 or 2 rails and maybe even tap the 8 with just a tiny bit of speed. But let's see how good he gets to the 6 to leave that natural angle to get to the 7. Okay,
he's
now
gonna shoot.
here is where it's at.
He's going to shoot it up in the upper right-hand corner. I don't believe in shooting the ball past the pocket point if it's on the rail.
Of course not. But the problem you have right now is he going to go 2 rails and run the ball in just barely touching the 8 or fall,
on the
fall
inside of
short?
the 8.
It's hard to kill this ball.
He's trying. He's going to try to just feather
This
the
is
8 ball.
touchy.
How touchy was it?
Well, there it is right there.
Yep.
That's why I said maybe just barely tapping the 8 to where he would fall where he doesn't get
Yep.
to it. I knew that was the whole problem to the rack. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Now, this is really a tough shot to hit. Look at where he's got to come. He's got to come 3 rails to hit it. And this is a tough angle.
I got news for you. Maybe like 4 rails to hit it.
Well, the 4th rail would be the 7.
Yeah, it would be just before the 7. Or he can hit it.
What's the chance he can hit it and still get safe? I mean,
What's the chance of him hitting it with reverse and coming either to the inside of the 8?
oh, just coming 1 rail at it?
Yeah. At least you're going to hit it, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
He's going long. He's going 4 rails.
He's got to hit this ball right there at that second diamond on the second rail. There's the second diamond.
3.
No, that's not
That's
good. That's no good. He doesn't even have to move the cue ball. That's where he's going to have for ball in hand almost, you know. That's a critical error when you're on the hill.
I tell you what, he hit it with such a nice touch. I thought it was going to slow down. And he
Well,
was
that's
gonna
what
have
I
a
said.
shot,
That you know, I'm going to tell you what happened. I think he had his angle correct. The cloth's still a little bit fast, and hitting slow, it carried long. I think you just those guidelines for measuring right now is just the cloth is just so fresh. Everything's extended here. Wow, where is he going with the cue ball here?
Undecided at this point.
Well, he's confused. He better move it back. There you go. You can hit it from there and get straight in on the 8. Okay, there you go. He's fine.
Now, if that 7 ball was off the rail, you would have saw Johnny Morra play a different shot. He would have played straight up.
Well, he played speed just to hit it just try to get some type of tough shot, leave it to Matt. All right, well, here's another game. This puts it 8-5, so there's the 4-game gap if John can close it out. John struggled to close this out. He looked good earlier in the match.
6'5" Archer. The table behind us, somebody says in the chat.
Oh,
Jackie
wow.
Tucker.
I think these are standard cut pockets. So these are 4.5 for a diamond, or is that the new 4 3/8 standard? I think the new ones they went to 4 3/8 instead of 4.5, right?
I believe these are 4 3/8.
Yeah. Unless you special order a table, then they got the 4 1/8. But I think the standard table now is for pro cut is 4 3/8.
They're all pro cut. Unless you modify them. The angles inside the pockets.
All right, well, what's he supposed to do on the break here? I would have moved to the other side of the table. I just don't see him making a ball. Oh, he got the
Made
wing
them
ball
both.
and the one. And guess what? A billiard on the 9. He's got a billiard on the 9 here. What's the score? 8-5. He can make it 8-6 here. He better look at this angle.
Got to hit it with the rake.
Well, the problem is that the 2 actually isn't quite above the 9, so he's going to have to hit this with a little bit of draw to make this angle. It looks like it's just slightly below from our point of view, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it's below the 9, yeah.
Yeah, he looks.
Not that you can't make it. You can still make it.
Can he reach it without
no,
a bridge?
He's going to need a rake. That's what I said.
Or is he going to try to stretch around? I wouldn't stretch around.
He's not playing it.
Wow, that's.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Don't take a chance. Duck.
Left the edge. See if that 2 was even to it, parallel or just above. I think he would have played a 9.
Oh yeah. If it was even or above it, make it even a little easier.
Is he going to send his cue ball all the way back up?
Yeah, he's just going to feather this too.
Going to leave distance along with it and try to get on the other side of the 6.
Question is from Pamela Reed. Hi, Pam. What time does the tournament start tomorrow? The tournament starts at 10 a.m. until the last match at night is 10 p.m. Great job,
Amanda,
guys.
you say safe.
Kevin Clark.
Nothing is safe next to Al right now. I promise you.
Oh, Kevin Clark was just playing Eddie Cohen and beat Eddie Cohen, I think. He's upstairs in the room, I guess, watching the stream. Thanks, Kev.
Amanda, wearing a mask does not help.
Nah, forget it. I respect everybody's opinion, whatever you want to do. Me personally, I don't like wearing a mask.
No more beans, Al.
That wasn't the beans. You see, you guys got me wrong.
I thought you said you had the burrito.
See, the escalator coming upstairs to the event room, I bent down and I stuck my tongue out and I licked the whole handrail on the escalator.
This is way more information than
I
need
eat
to know.
COVID for breakfast.
This is way too much information. Can somebody bail me out here?
Bail you out.
We don't got the schedule for tomorrow yet until the brackets get finalized. I wouldn't think so. Well, I can guarantee Earl will be on the TV table again if he's in the finals. We do know that part.
Absolutely. And Cranberry. 6-6, I guess they're talking about Johnny Archer's match behind us with Reggie Cutler. Reggie, another grind. They used to shoot a lot out of Newburgh. Gallery Billiards. He used
From
to frequent
Pennsylvania?
it. Reggie, yes. No, when he lived in closer in the area. But I think he still goes to Gallery Billiards.
They said he's from Pittsburgh now or something somebody said.
Dave Pinkston's room.
Oh, I don't think he made it. Wow, John, what is he doing? Well, I think he should play this 3 rails and come under the 9 and put the cue ball just past the 6.
Yeah. Got to get past
Going
that
1
9.
rail, or 2 rails and back at 6 withdrawal. He brings he brings a side pocket into play.
Yeah. I'd rather go 3 rails if you
This
can.
is what the tight spin is. He's going to have to hit this with a tight spin with right English. It's really kind of natural with right, too. He just got to hit it tight. A high ball would more run into the 9, so he wants to carry it long past the 9.
The way he's looking, it looks like he wants to draw out of it.
Well,
he might not have the room in there.
He should hit this with some tight inside. And bring it right between the 3 and 6. Maybe even
He's
parallel,
coming. He's
maybe
coming 3
parallel
rails.
to the 6.
He's coming 3 rails.
Well, he did it the other way.
Wow, he went between the 8 and the side pockets. Did not come into
Better
effect, but
bounce a
they
little.
were scary.
Well, his life's on the line here. being on the rail, you want to be able to put a touch of right on it to help make the ball and also to come right of the 4. That's not so easy to do right here.
Being that close to the
Because
rail.
you're trying to focus on just making the ball.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
But one tip of right would help this, but he's going to kind of follow up on the ball here a little bit.
I mean, and look at the 5 and 6.
He
Both,
hit it well, but he hit it long.
you know, both the
wanted-
5 and 6 stuck to the rails on each side of the table. I mean, this is not an easy
He
layout
felt
here.
dead here because he got to a straight angle. He wanted to come up short where he can punch it over for the 5. Now he's got to force the cue ball into the back rail and come back out just left of center because the 5 and 6 are on opposite rails.
You try to nudge it, maybe.
Well, don't get over the 8. That'll really kill him. Well, he's still shooting, but wow, what a tough shot he's got here.
He's got the angle, though. Too much of it.
He
playable.
can't hold the ball and he can't draw it past. I mean, high ball here is going to go too far unless he goes multiple rails. He might have to shorten the angle here a little bit. And draw back. As such. Oh, we got it. Look out, 8. He got it.
Is that the new thing? Yeah. It's been the same thing for like 35 years, but under the table.
Are you staying? Are you going to go downstairs later?
I don't know. Nice. Depends what I have to do. I'm going to poker. I'm going to fucking leave.
If he goes to play poker right after this match, I'm going to go downstairs.
Forget it.
No, you can't stand up. You got to sit down.
I got to stop drinking because I got to drive home today. So I'm going to walk it off. If I see you down there, I see you down there. Enjoy that. Uh-huh.
Well, he shot several great shots here to give himself a chance to win. That 5 ball was a great shot. Almost hung, went in. So he's staying alive. I can't even see that now. I can probably smell it.
Definitely. Whoop. All right, here we go. We're back. Somebody came by and handed us some sweets to eat, but we can't touch it.
What was the last thing that you guys give? Al's getting gifts all day.
We got 15 pounds of chocolate.
Hershey's, box of Hershey's Kisses.
That man said the only thing you need right now is a quart.
Is that what she said?
No, that's what I'm thinking. You mentioned nothing about coming.
Amanda can hang out with the boys. She can hold her own.
That is not giving up.
All right, let's see. Score here, 8-6. I don't have you, Bobby. I'm sorry. There you go.
Oh, look at this. Can you believe he got kissed? The cue ball went back and forth 3 times and he got kissed in, and that is his last shot in the winner's side bracket for sure. I see John getting out of here, but I don't know. I mean,
1 to the 2 isn't that easy, Bobby.
well,
He's got. I'd rather come to this side of the table.
yes, he's going the wrong way with the cue ball, in my opinion. Unless he plans on going 3 rails down and going 1 rail, hitting the center back rail and sliding over, coming this way and over. I like
don't
going
like that.
this way and down.
Yeah, why deviate traffic when you can come straight down? Well, Johnny's going for it.
Unless he falls a little short right beside the 6 and goes 1 rail, I think he goes
Going
3
between
rails.
the 3-5 here?
I think he goes 3 rails with the cue ball here.
Yeah, okay, but does he go between the 3-5? No.
Well, how about he just
That
goes
was
wherever
trouble.
and gets a shot?
What the right
was
side of the
very
right side of the table really
Very
was
reckless.
the shot. I don't critique any players, to be honest with you, but I think he should have came down to the right side.
Yeah, I didn't even, when he set the cue ball down, I didn't like it. Well, I guess he figured if he got a shot, he got a shot. If not, he'd just play safe. Either way, he was making the 1 and getting a shot on the 2.
Very comfortable with the rake. being in the snooker background.
Well, I'm not going out on a limb yet. Sorry. That's looking pretty good.
Folks, I understand a few people are having problems with the small score down there. I'm going to see if we can get that fixed before tomorrow's matches so that makes it a little bit easier for everybody to see. I know there's different devices. I'll talk it over with a couple of people, and there's really nothing I can do.
Well, I haven't seen Johnny picking a bunch of lid off yet, but he's in a tight match over there.
Yeah, I just mentioned
He's
the
doing
word lint.
But he's doing a couple weird things, so I knew the lint was coming soon.
Now the chat's going to go nuts with the lint. Yeah, this is over here, Bobby.
Yeah, yes, it does look this way.
Do you go 2 rails and come shoot the 7 in the upper
He's
left?
been avoiding the second rail. He's been using the whole match. He's been trying to just stay one rail. He hasn't been using multiple rails much, but I'm going to use that rail right before the side pocket.
Yeah. I like that because it brings you into the natural angle, you know?
Yeah, as long as you don't fall dead straight, and if you do, just follow into the back rail. You wanted to try to avoid the back rail, but it looks like he is going to go into it. End up fairly straight on the 9, and well, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is going to be 9-6 as a final. There it is.